Well, this is a nice change, back behind the wheel of a tractor. We've been out fencing and digging for a couple of 3 weeks. Don't feel like I've had any tractor time whatsoever, so we're off to a new site now. It's only a little job. We've got a couple of acres to reseed for a customer. The first thing I'm going to do is rotovate it. The ground's very uneven, too small to bother going ploughing, so we thought we'll chop it up. It has been sprayed, the customer had it sprayed months ago, so it's regenerated again, and they've just gone over it with a topper. We'll chop it up with this and level it out with a harrow. So, hope you enjoy the video. So this is the little field we've got to. We've just set an AB line up and gone round the field, marked the boundaries. It's only about a hectare. Just done a couple of passes now with the rotovator. See that there's quite a bit of turf and grass on here that's bounced back after they sprayed it. I'm just working this down. Yes, there's good moisture in the soil compared to how dry it's been. There's some really good moisture in there. This will be all right. It's lovely soil here. So we're all sort of now round to go. So we're going to rotovate this tonight, and then tomorrow we'll come and power harrow it a couple of times. So there's a bit of a step in the field here. Hopefully as we work it down, you know, it'll just graduate that out. We'll start pulling the soil that way a little bit and hopefully make it a little bit nicer. So we're on the 6R215 with the Kuhn Rotovator behind. It is nice to get back on a tractor again after a few weeks fencing and digging. So this is our rotovator. It's an EL122. Seems a real good strong bit of kit. I know rotovating is the work of the devil and all that, but this is on deep soil, so we're not going to create a hard, horrible pan here. It's going to work it down nice. And then we'll go over to the power harrow. We've not got any big compaction issues here, so I reckon this will be just grand. Don't know who that was going past in the Merlot. If you're watching this, give us a shout. Got the GPS on. Well argue that it's not really required on such a tiny little field, but when we're only covering 3 metres on this rotovator, it's good to get the most out of the width to make sure we're not getting a big overlap or anything, and it makes it a bit easier to talk to you guys. It's amazing how dry it's been. There's still so much moisture in the ground there. Can't quite believe it. The soil's beautiful. Rotovator's breaking it down quite nicely. Obviously we'll get a bit of trash left there, but the power harrow going over it a couple of times to level the field will reduce that again. Disadvantage is the following times on the grass seeder can just pull a bit of that thatch and turf that's left. So sometimes we just have to lift those up a bit and just hover over the top so we're not dragging. Even on such a small patch, the auto steer is dead good because we can just work in little blocks. We don't have to turn too tightly, making less backing up and problems with turning. And you know that it's always going to match up nicely. So even on little places, it still adds a load of efficiency to what we're doing. So any of you don't realise the difference between a rotavator and a power harrow, the non-agriculturalists of you. So there's these cutting tines are travelling in the rotation of travel, as opposed to the power harrow, which is a stirring action you'll see later in the video. So they're just chopping it all up. These are much stronger than the power harrow tines, so you know, going straight into hard ground with the power harrow is quite nasty on the gears and the cogs, whereas these are designed for just chopping into the ground. Also, we've got a crumbler roller on the back that just spins along behind. That just helps level and break any clods down as we go. Come on, jump on!
Not this fucking field.
Not this field? We're in the wrong field?
The seat's a bit hard, isn't it?
The seat's too hard for you. Does that stay all right on that side?
Yeah.
You missing it?
I'd say so.
Rotovator missing it?
How wide's the thing?
3 metres.
Yeah, how wide's the tractor?
Well, the machine's 3 metres.
Yeah.
Tractor's a little bit less. We missed it now.
Missed it, yeah. Well, I had every confidence that you would.
Cool. How are you? Nice to see you anyway.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to the channel.
Welcome. Are we on?
No, we're not on. It's not a live cast. What do you know?
Not a lot. I'm glad you've helping me out here, Rick.
What was it? We're here to help.
Well, to be honest, obviously we normally try and do it ourselves, but all my gears are on another job.
But this, you can do more, Nick. If you just do the marketing and send us out, and you can be earning while you sleep.
Yeah, well that's
Well, you know.
Like, is Are we on GPS?
Of course we're GPS, auto steer.
Eh?
Auto steer, yeah. Diddle diddle. That's
Is that what the noise is?
Yeah, diddle diddle. It's so much more efficient. I'm actually running with a 100mm overlap on both sides, just not to miss anything. There's a lot of trees here.
Go right.
Drive around it.
Just drive around without the rotovator down.
Yeah, just drive around, map the field.
What's the fun little kink? Yeah.
That's where I was talking to the camera and I forgot to press the auto steer. So, you know, the thing is, it is arguable.
Did you put that on the?
We will do, yeah. We will do. It will be on there.
That bit of footage.
Yeah, it will be on there.
Where's your camera?
It's there.
Oh, there.
Yeah, that will be the footage. It's arguable the
So
wife.
what do you have to do? Turn it round and stuff.
You turn it round, clip it in different places. It's arguable that the wife would be better at doing this YouTubing job because one, she's better looking, she sounds nicer, and she can multitask. Whereas I struggle talking to the camera and then pressing the buttons on the tractor at the same time.
This is Charlotte. She might make us a cup of tea now.
Oh, that'd be nice.
You never know.
Because I've been on just come off a job for 3 weeks where I've never had a single brew.
We've dug a pond out and all sorts of things.
Are you qualified for digging ponds then?
What's the fucking hell?
You get Caddice a ring. So what have you done?
Hey?
What have you
Got
been
all the drains going.
Yeah.
The drains actually went out over there by that electric pole.
Right.
And the original electric pole had gone straight through the drain.
What, they'd put the pole
Yeah.
through it?
Well, no, not the actual pole, the stay
Oh, okay.
with a big piece of timber on it.
Nice.
So we tried rodding that drain, we couldn't get it going, it goes under the road.
You would have thought it'd be wet on this, wouldn't you? Because it's quite sandy soil and it's on a bank.
So we've actually put an attenuation tank in
Right.
down there
Oh, cool.
in the bottom of the hollow
Yeah.
to just act as a soakaway.
Yeah.
So,
Happy days. Oh, mate, much more sense. Are you going to put some sheep on here?
Yes, we've had some, but we're going to put some more on here.
What sheep?
Much
You
better.
got your own sheep?
No. Friends' sheep.
Yeah.
It's the best way. It's like.
There's a bit of creeping thistle I can see in places just behind you. So here,
Yeah.
this is the creeping thistle that's just coming back in. There's a bit of buttercup in places. So what you might want to hit it with broadleaf control in spring.
Okay.
But you don't want to spray too soon. The young grass seeds, you know, any spray with a selective herbicide, it still has a negative effect on the non-target species. So it'll knock the grass back a bit. So get the grass established now, leave it all the way into next spring, then the grass has got a good root, the grass can cope with a bit of, you know, the setback from the spray. Give it a spray then, it'll clean it right up. Oh, that was nice for Sharp to come out and have a chat with us. We are so lucky, just blessed with such lovely customers. The one thing that keeps this job going is just people that like to be helped and us being able to help them. You get so much satisfaction. Obviously, we're working in here for Nick that you've just met. Great chap locally, he's done a load of work for these guys, and just being asked to come in, help out on some of these other people's projects, meeting other clients as well. It's just dead nice. It's really lucky that we've got so many nice clients locally. It makes life so much happier working for people that just want you to help them out. It's kind of what it's all about, really. I've just got to go back up here. I have just missed a bit because I forgot to press the auto steer, so I'm just filling a little bit in by hand. That is the problem doing this filming thing and trying to work at the same time. Keep forgetting to press the buttons, but soon sort that out. It's amazing how damp it is in places on this field though, because it's quite sandy. And the ground doesn't look like it lifts the other side of the lane as if it bring moisture this way. It's bizarre, but no bad thing in a summer like this. We've got Nick's just moving a few branches down here. Boughs come out of this tree, so it's kind of a lovely idea. Just using any old dead branches and stuff to create a dead hedge. So places like that where a hedge wouldn't grow under all those trees, you just put a dead hedge in there, just with all brash. It's a great place for insects. I don't believe it. So we've just finished rotovating this. Come to the tractor. Look. Nothing. No lights.
I'll get the jump leads.
No, you won't get the jump leads.
I'll get the jump leads.
No, you won't.
Mate. I will.
No, I will get Hugh down here. I can't, absolutely dead to the world. You're not going to believe it. How's this been running? The negative terminal has come off.
That's not the negative, is it?
Yeah, there. Look, here.
Let's have a look.
You can't write that. So how's the tractor been functioning? Like, because we've not gone over a bump. I've just literally lifted the thing up. We turned it off to have a chat, and the negative's there.
Yeah, see that wire?
Yeah, that's really tight.
What's pulling that wire? There. Something there, Rick. See that wire there?
What's that wire?
That's what's pulled it off. That.
Oh. You know what that is, don't you? Power lead to the back of the tractor for the big chipper. And that's gone round there. It's round the back of the blinking.
It's gone round the wheel.
It's gone. That's it.
Yeah, well,
Right, that wants some.
pull the slack up there, but
Yeah, that was some serious cable tying.
it might stop it pulling it off again
Yeah.
for the time being.
Oh, Nick, you're like the fourth emergency service. Oh well, so that power lead for the chipper got dislodged and has just managed to ride up. But at least we found the problem. Nothing a few cable ties won't sort out. I thought we got a mega drama then. I thought that was it. I thought tractor was going to be abandoned in a field. So we're getting ready for Mum and Dad's golden wedding anniversary party. It's a surprise party. Obviously, Dad's not been very well earlier in the year, so we thought we'd just do a nice little surprise party for them. And Jane's just come to start chopping up the strawberries. Because old people like strawberries, don't they? So we're going to have some strawberries. And it's really nice to see we've got some varieties here from Nottingham and some from Angus. So it must be a little bit of a change over time in the season. But lovely to see they're all UK produced strawberries this time of year, proper in season. Only slight negative thing is they don't look that ripe. They're just a bit pale still. And they're a little bit sharp. Everyone's not going around until about 4 or 5 o'clock. So what we thought we'd do, this is my idea, don't know if it'll work. Everyone reckons that bananas make other fruit ripen and it gives off a gas. So what we're doing now is putting bananas in with the strawberries on the windowsill. We'll come back a bit later and see whether my little idea of putting bananas in the strawberries makes any difference whatsoever. Paul's just turned up now and he's got the main event. Here's dinner. So we foiled up the hog roast. We bought this years ago. And we've soon learned the best thing to do is wrap the whole thing in tinfoil because it makes cleaning it so much easier. We hadn't got any wire that wasn't galvanised, so Paul's just turned up at a florist this morning and got some wire off, nicked some wire off them, so they were...
I didn't nick it, I traded it for a bit of pork. You say you can drop some pork in for him.
Okay. I was going to suggest buying a bunch of flowers for Mum
What?
when you were going, but I didn't realise you were already gone yet.
A bunch of flowers as well? She shouldn't eat what flowers Mother doesn't.
So if any of you guys doing any butchery or get involved in any butchery at all, I can't recommend these hardly enough. These are Vitronics. It's a Victrix Fibron flexible boning knives. They do a full range of butchery knives, Vitronics. Really good knives and not stupidly expensive. I do a lot of deer stalking and we've got a little butchery kitchen in there, which we'll do an episode on that. Maybe just breaking a carcass down sometime, might be interesting. You're trying to split a deer carcass down or any carcass down, the spine to before butchering on the larger species like fallow and reds. It's a lot of sawing to try and saw straight down. So I bought one of these a while back. It's just a DeWalt battery. We've got a DeWalt just because we have DeWalt drills. We've got the batteries for them. And a replicating saw. And just with a wood bit on there, quite an aggressive wood bit. Really good. But straight through the bone, no bother at all. Just get the knife and just trim off the skin. Just wipe the bit of bone dust off. Ready? Yeah. Down. So you can see down here, this is the little motor that drives it. And then the stainless steel bar that the pig's on. It's got like little lugs in to that drive unit. And we just have a couple of little Allen keys here to tighten up. Yeah, getting plenty of wire on these legs is really important because this is what lets you down at the end of cooking. As the pig starts to get really well done, leg and shoulder joints start to come loose. That should be fine. Should be able to see here just how we've put those score lines in. That'll just help the crackling start to develop. So you see there, I've just put the lids on top of it. That just holds the heat in the machine. All these emails just start coming in. I get email notifications when I get YouTube comments, and all these comments just start flying in, like, Richard says hello, we're just coming over to your channel, this, that and the other. I'm like, whoa, what's going on here? This is a bit crazy. And loads of people have just come over from the Funky Farmer. And so I was like, from the Funky Farmer. So I just sent Richard a text message saying, not sure what's going on, but just suddenly had loads and loads of views coming on the channel and loads of people subscribing and saying to say hello to you. Like, really, you know, many thanks for just driving a bit of traffic to our channel. So Richard just come over with a load of thumbs up and laughing faces. Said, I think I put a shout out for you guys on my channel today. So people have just been watching it. So like, anyway, a few messages back and forth to Richard, aka the Funky Farmer, and yeah, really nice to give us a big plug. So any of you guys that are watching this, our channel is tiny, but if, on the slim chance that there's a few of you watching our channel that don't watch Richard's channel, please check out the Funky Farmer, at Funky Farmer on YouTube. He's such a lovely bloke. He's been a great help for us, giving us a little push on our channel. So many thanks, Richard. As you can see here, I've just wanted to let you know, I've just moved the hog roast machine out of the marquee because I was a little bit worried that we might get a carbon monoxide build-up in here. So if you are cooking a hog roast, don't stick it in a little marquee because you probably might go to sleep and not wake up again. So the hog roast is cooking. We'll come back to it in a bit. So we're a couple of hours in, just tightening up the screws, the little clamps that hold the loins on. The pig's just slipping a little bit now, so we're just tightening up these screws. You've got to be so careful because it's blinking hot in here. Just get a bit of colour to it now. We've just tightened these. The bolts have just been, these nuts have just been tightening up that clamp the loin on there. Jane's helping me do this. Unfortunately, the wife is brilliant at lots of things, but one of those things, sadly, is burning herself. So be really careful. Lifting this side back up onto there. Ooh, the heat distorts all the lid a bit. Ta-da! Right, that's done. The most important thing to do is not forget to turn the thing back on, because if that stops spinning, then obviously it's going to burn. Oh, the rain's coming now. The rain's really coming now. See across the field? That's mad. Look, here it comes. Can you see it? Look, I don't know whether you can see that, but like the rain's coming. It's coming and coming and coming. And now getting wet. Oh my God, here it comes. Let's go. We're going to see whether the pig's cooked yet or not. Okay, roll it down and just try and lean it against there if we can. Will it trap that foil? You hold it there with your glove. So we're going to give him a quick probe now with a little digital thermometer. Let's see how hot. We go right into a big lump of muscle. Ah, that's hot.
Oh, there you go, 70.
So he's 70 degrees in there. I reckon that's probably about done. Oh yeah, 73 in there. And that will continue to get hot a bit.
After you've started.
Yeah, you can see him in there now. The crackling could just be a little bit more crackled. Oh, I don't want to melt the camera. But that's looking pretty good. Smells absolutely amazing. Right, we just Googled it, and for a hog roast, a target internal temperature for food safety is 70 degrees. Someone else says pork must reach 75 degrees to be classified as safe. 78 degrees in Scotland. So if you're in Scotland, you need to cook your hog roast a little bit longer, apparently.
It's because it's colder there.
Doesn't make any difference to the temperature of the meat. That makes no sense, you stupid child. Right, what did we get up to?
73 at that end and 70 at this end.
Right, so we'll give it another half hour and then we'll call it good. So it's been in 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. So we've done 5 hours. It's been in, so 5.5 hours, boom. And then we can let it rest for couple of hour and a half or so. We'll bring it in here then so it's not as drafty, and that'll stay warm and cool. Good job. So it's been resting now for 2 hours, and it's still red hot. Really benefits from resting.
There's a lot of hungry people waiting.
Drooling.
But it looks good. It looks really nice. Hope everyone's hungry.